Alright, so now the reaction mixture is dry again. At this point, I'm going to extract the titanium trisanilide out of the solids using N-pentane. And I'm going to do the extraction in a series of small extractions to try to minimize the amount of solvent used, because what I want to do is extract, filter, and then save the filtrate and use it directly directly into crystallization to isolate the product. If I use too much N-pentane, attempts to crystallize the titanium trisanilide will be problematic because this filtrate solution will be too dilute. So at this point, I'm adding N-pentane, and I'm just going to add small portions and sort of gauge it by eye. Try to find a minimum amount that needs to be added to dissolve the titanium trisanilide. Then, when I'm done extracting from the flask, I'm going to filter the mixture through this bed of Sealite on a coarse fritted funnel, or a fritted funnel with a coarse porosity. N-hexane could be used for this step, but the titanium trisanilide really has a nice solubility, temperature-dependent solubility in pentane. So right now at room temperature, roughly 23 degrees Celsius, it's very soluble in N-pentane. When the filtrate solution is stored at -35, a majority of the titanium trisanilide will crystallize out. Whereas it's a little bit more soluble in the N-hexane, and so less crystallizes out upon cooling. Alright, so that's roughly 10 to 20 mils for the first extraction. Nice dark green solution. Comes through. Good to use the coarse frit with Sealite because the lithium chloride salt byproducts are so finely divided that they would normally clog a medium frit without Sealite. Sealite's just a very nice filtering aid. The salts that are collected on the frit should be just off-white once all the titanium trisanilide has been extracted. That's most of the material's been transferred. Now, there's going to be a lot of titanium trisanilide sort of caked into the salt byproducts. And really the best way to get that out is to remove the vacuum, break the vacuum in the flask so it doesn't pull the solution through anymore. Add in pentane, washing the sides of the frit. Gently swirl the frit to break up the salts. That'll expose any titanium trisanilide to solvent and help dissolve anything trapped. It's also helpful to sort of maximize the dissolution of the titanium trisanilide to physically stir the filter cake. This is helpful for a lot of filtrations. Dr. James Mayer at Washington stressed this in our inorganic synthesis lab. If you just simply wash a filter cake with solvent, you run the risk of just having the solvent wash over your product and then actually dissolve it. Stirring helps prevent that or breaking up any solid chunks.